Okay, hey everyone. I'm giving this video a second shot. I am currently driving back from my appointment. As you can tell, my steering wheel. So basically, the past 2 days have been kind of crazy and very nerve-wracking for me. Thursday night, which was last night, I went to my first support group, and it went really, really well. It was awesome getting to meet, the people going through this and the people who have gone through this. There was a lot of stuff brought up, questions that I didn't even think about asking. And I learned about that, and it was really great. And I loved meeting all of the people there. I made a few friends, and actually they told us about their Facebook support group I just said Facebook. Yeah. So I found that and was added to that, and it's pretty cool so far. Being able to meet people in my area going through the same bariatric program that I'm going through is really awesome. And I might even be able to find some people that are going to have surgery the same day as me, whenever that's going to be. So anyway, I was feeling pretty nervous because today I was going to be meeting the surgeon. So I stayed after the support group and chatted with the nurse. I don't know her name. I asked her her name and she said, just call me the nurse. And I said, okay. So me and the nurse chatted. I told her that I'm confident in everything that I've been doing. I'm confident in how I've been eating, how I've been changing habits, and how far I've come. And I'm really confident going in with that. But I'm also really nervous because I don't want to get denied. I'm scared of what's going to happen if I get denied. So we chatted, and she reassured me that they're here to help, and they're not just going to, send me on my way and just leave me high and dry. So she really made me feel a lot better, and it was really great. And I'm happy that I was able to talk with her, and she was just so willing and happy to help. So I had a rough night because I was so nervous, and stupid me, I ate some pizza. I had 2 pieces. My grandpa made it. He made it specifically because me and my cousin were going to be over that night for dinner, and he knows we love his pizza. So I had 2 pieces. I had horrible heartburn. I suffer pretty badly from it, and it's only been getting worse. I don't know why, but okay. So I was up at about 3:30 this morning till about 6, just dealing with this outrageous amount of heartburn. That finally went away, and I try to keep my mind busy all morning because I'm like, okay, my meeting with the surgeon isn't until 3:30. Well, I was so nervous, in fact, that I arrived an hour early. And I went in there, and they couldn't find me on the schedule. So I had a little piece of paper that said Friday, 2/26 at 3:30 with Dr. Greenberg. And I said, okay, well, I have this. So I gave it to them. And I guess that there was a booking issue, and they knew that somebody was going to be coming in today, but they didn't know who. And they were beyond excited that I showed up, and showed up early. So they got me in there. Actually, I didn't even have time to sit down, and they called me back. They weighed me in, and of course, the doctor's scale and your scale at home are always different. My scale at home says I'm 240.2, which is where I wanted to be when I met the surgeon. So I was so excited. But of course, their scale said I was 245.7, which isn't bad still. That's really good compared to what I have been. So I went back. They took my blood pressure, which it was low, but around the same that it's always been. I think it was like 109 over 67 or something, or 76. I'm a little dyslexic. So I sat there, I got clammy, I was sweaty, I was shaking, I don't know why I am so nervous to meet this surgeon. Besides the fact of just, maybe he doesn't think the surgery is a good fit for me. So he came in. He was really nice, very upbeat. He shook my hand, and we got right into it. He asked me the basic questions that they ask. Honestly, if you asked me to recite any of those questions, I would fail. I was so nervous. It went in one ear and out the other. So, okay. He kind of felt around on my stomach, and then he asked me the big question: which surgery are you wanting, or are you hoping to have? So, I said, well, really, either the sleeve or the Roux-en-Y is fine for me. I was thinking more of the sleeve, but I have really bad heartburn, and I'm scared that that's going to get worse because it's already really bad. And then I told him, the Roux-en-Y, my dad had it last year. He actually performed surgery, and it's been around longer and whatnot. So we kind of talked about it, and he brought up a lot of the things that could happen with gastric bypass, and having that while being so young, because in 30-40 years, I might be anemic, I'm gonna have malabsorption, all of this other stuff, and that's a big thing. And I said, I understand that. And he said, well, here's what we're gonna do. I want you to get an upper GI and an endoscopy, and if you have a hiatal hernia, which I think that you might have, then we're gonna do the sleeve. What we'll do is we'll go in there, we'll fix the hernia, and just do the sleeve. But if you don't have the hiatal hernia, then that means your heartburn is actually really bad, and we'll do the Roux-en-Y. So I kind of brought up to him, he wants me to lose 5 pounds. As I said, he wants me to be at 240, which my scale says, but anyway. I showed him what I was eating. I said, this is a typical day. Is there anything you recommend that I change? He said, no, you're doing really well. This is a really great diet you have here. It's really awesome that you're writing it down in a great book like this. So we kind of parted ways from there. And I then talked with the nurse. It's a different nurse, not the main nurse. She scheduled my nutrition appointment, which is a 2-hour-long class, and it's going to be on March 14th at a whopping 8:45 a.m. For any of you that know me, I am not a morning person. I do not function, but it's worth it. So I'm hoping in the meantime, within these 2 weeks, I can get down 5 pounds, which I think I can do, and have both the upper GI and the endoscopy done by that point, or right around that area, so I can go in and be like, bam, I'm done. Get me in. That's what I'm hoping for. Who knows? So that's my little update. And again, sorry about the steering wheel right in my face, if any of you love my face. Anyway, okay. I do hope that you all have a great weekend. Maybe I'll do a birthday update. Hopefully I'll be eating healthy. I hope. All right, guys, have a great one.